Let me tell you, there are days when you walk into work thinking you've got it all figured out, right? You've got your system, your principles, your spotless glass office with the skyline stretching out behind you like some kind of trophy case. That was Mr. Harrison. Maybe you've known someone like him, or heck, maybe you've been him at some point. Sharp suit, sharper stare, believing to his core that efficiency is king, sentiment is for the weak. And if you want to make it in his world, you keep your head down and your performance up. No exceptions. Now, you'd think a guy like that would be immune to surprises, but then came Maya Jenkins. Picture this, fresh out of college, nerves jangling under a wide, hopeful grin, showing up for an interview in a place where everyone else looks like they've just stepped out of a business magazine. She had this kind of light in her eyes, makes you remember what it's like to want something so bad you can't sit still. Mr. Harrison, he notices these things, or at least he thinks he does. He's got this eye for talent, always on the hunt for that next spark. Maya answered every question like she'd rehearsed her whole life for this one moment. And maybe she had, you know? He hired her on the spot. No hesitation, just that cold, calculated confidence. First week, she's flying. Picking up new systems like it's nothing, fingers tapping so fast on the keyboard that folks start joking she's gonna break it. She's asking good questions, staying late to catch up, putting in real work, enough to make even Mr. Harrison crack a rare smile from behind his glass walls. He's already telling himself she's the real deal, maybe even his next protege if she keeps it up. But then, the rhythm changes. Not all at once, just a little hitch here, a distracted look there. She'll be mid-sentence and sort of drift, her eyes losing focus, like she's seeing something the rest of us can't. At first, he tells himself it's new job nerves. Everybody gets those, right? Except for Mr. Harrison, nerves are the enemy, and before long, that flicker of doubt is crawling in. And it gets worse. There's this one client call, big account, high pressure, the kind where a single mistake echoes all the way up to the top floor. Maya, who's supposed to be logging the details, just blanks. A colleague has to jump in, cover for her. Harrison's in his office, watching the whole thing, jaw clenched. You could feel it. The temperature in that room dropped about 10 degrees. That's when the whispers start. Colleagues side-eyeing her, picking up the slack, the mood souring in ways nobody wants to admit out loud. She's fumbling with the little stuff now, files, emails, all things she'd nailed a week ago. It's like the light's gone out behind her eyes, replaced with something heavier. Mr. Harrison, he's losing patience. He can feel his efficiency slipping, and for a man like him, that's unforgivable. So he does what he always does, calls her in. Glass office, cold morning, his voice stripped of anything soft. You're not focused. You're not meeting expectations. This isn't the right fit. The words land like cold water. No time for pleasantries or second chances. She just sits there, hands knotted tight, not arguing, not crying, just taking it. For a split second, he wonders why she doesn't fight back, but the moment passes. The machine keeps moving. Maya collects her things, a plant, a photo, a book, all the hopes she'd packed into a cardboard box. No farewell party, no tears, just the thud of the elevator door and the hum of the city swallowing her up. Out on the sidewalk, it's like the whole world's gone gray. All that promise, all that drive, reduced to a footnote in the name of progress. If you've ever lost a job you cared about, you know that feeling, like you can't breathe, like you let down more than just yourself. But that's not the twist, not yet. The real story starts after she leaves. The next day, Harrison's restless. The department's quieter without her, but it doesn't feel right. He tells himself it's just a hiccup, that the company will run smoother now, but the thought won't let him go. Late afternoon, he swings by her empty desk, maybe just to prove to himself it's for the best, and finds this tiny note tucked under the keyboard. Dearest Mom, written in a careful hand, the kind of writing you save for things that matter. He reads a few lines, then a few more, and suddenly, the mask cracks. Turns out, Maya was carrying something nobody saw. Her mom, the one in the photo, the one she promised to make proud, was gone, just 3 months before Maya landed the job. That distraction Harrison couldn't stand, it wasn't laziness. It was grief. Grief so deep it hijacked her focus, made every day feel like she was swimming through fog. Every minute in that office, she was fighting to hold it together, to honor the promise she made to someone who wasn't there to see her win. That letter, it hits him like a gut punch. All that efficiency, all that logic suddenly looks a little cruel, a little empty. He sits at her desk, reading it again and again, feeling like maybe for the first time, he's really seeing her. And man, the guilt, it's a living thing, gnawing at him long into the night. Next morning, he's got a new mission. Not a new hire. No, he wants Maya back. He jumps through all the HR hoops, ignores the policies, calls her up. He's nervous, and for a guy like him, that's a whole new world. When she finally picks up, her voice is so tired it hurts to hear. He admits it all. The note, his mistake, his blindness. I judged you. I'm sorry. Come back. Please. Let me make this right. For a long time, she doesn't answer. Maybe she's shocked. Maybe she just can't believe it. But eventually, she agrees to meet. And just like that, a new page turns. Not just for Maya, but for Mr. Harrison, too. Maya's return isn't some grand parade. It's quiet, but different this time. Harrison tells the team there was a misunderstanding, makes it clear she's valued. He even sets up new protocols. Nothing fancy, just a real effort to check in, to see the person, not just the performance. Maya, knowing she's seen now, finds her footing. The grief's still there, but she's got space to breathe, to heal, and that focus he wanted so bad, it comes roaring back. She becomes one of the best on the team, the kind of person others look to in a storm. Harrison watches her, really watches her now, sees the strength in her, the way she rallies after setbacks, the way she honors her mom's memory not with words, but with quiet, relentless work. He changes, too. The office doesn't feel so sterile anymore. The rules not quite so rigid. He learns that leadership isn't just about making the hard calls. It's about knowing when you've been wrong, about listening, about understanding what you can't see on a spreadsheet. One day he walks by her desk. The plant's thriving, the photo's still there, and now there's a note. We did it, Mom. We really did. He smiles, really smiles, because he finally gets it. Success isn't measured by how fast you cut the weak links. Sometimes, it's about giving someone room to come back stronger. So yeah, maybe Mr. Harrison lost a little efficiency, but what he gained, that was real. The kind of story that sticks with you, makes you question the way things are, makes you wonder who you might be overlooking, at work, at home, anywhere. And Maya? She got her second chance. But more than that, she got to show everyone, including herself, just how much she could carry. Now, I gotta ask, what do you think matters more? Results, or the people who make them possible? Drop your thoughts, your own stories, whatever you got. Let's talk about it. Because maybe, just maybe, that's how we make things better for all of us.